Hey everybody, this is Charlene Wilson and I am Lee's wife and I'm very much out of my comfort zone right now. So I'm going to demo how we make our wonderful Pampered Chef dips. This one is going to be Southwestern seasoning and I'm making it ahead of time so that later on when we do the blooming onion in our air fryer that we will have a dip to go with it. So in here this is our Major All cup, and in here I have Hellmann's Light mayonnaise because that's the one I like best for these dips. And what's cool about this is great for peanut butter, for sour creams, for anything solid, but it's hard to get out, honey, you know, stuff like that. And then you just push it out like so. Use your scraper, and I love these scrapers. I'll talk about that in a minute. And there you go. And then if you had liquids, you can do it on this side too and have a measure for that also. So it's just one stop cleanup. So while I do that, I'm gonna get out the Daisy sour cream. This is already pre-measured, so that's wonderful for me. I'm just gonna open it up and get out these scrapers. So when I first got this scraper, my aunt was selling it and she had just got into Pampered Chef, and she sent this to me, I think it was a Mother's Day gift, and she says, oh, you gotta try out this Pampered Chef stuff. It is so cool and so good quality, she's saying. So she sent it to me, and what do? I'm not cooking, I put it in my drawer. Okay, thank you, you know. But then that didn't always last that way, so I had to start cooking. And when I started cooking, and I was using the Pampered Chef stuff that I had accumulated over the few years, because it didn't take long to get a family and have to start cooking. And so I started using this stuff, and I found out how wonderful quality it is. And I went to somebody's house, and they put this in a cake pan and baked the cake, and it did not melt. So this is heat resistant because it's silicone, and the top part doesn't come off, and it's all connected, so there's no gunk in there like you get from your dishwasher and stuff sometimes. So anyway, these are great. They're high quality. I'm going to show you more of that in a minute. So we also have two measuring spoon types, and they nest. These go all the way from a tablespoon down to an 1/8 teaspoon. And same here with these, because these will just measure up and down like so. So this is a tablespoon. There's 2.5 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon, and that's as far as that one goes. But it does have a counterpart for the teaspoon measurements. So, and I need about 2 or 3 maybe tablespoons of this. So whichever one you choose to use. Usually I like these ones for like wet stuff, like maybe vanilla and things like that. But I'm just using it today for this right now. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. All right, oh yeah, and I forgot to get out my whisk. Let me grab my whisk real quick. This is our mini whisk. And I'm just gonna whisk it all together. Just mix it all up. And it just goes really easy. Our absolute, this is the Southwestern, so it's gonna be a little bit of Southwest flavor. But we really like the dill mix. That makes the great dill dip for when we use with Lay's or wavy potato chips, or with your vegetables like carrots and cucumbers and things like that. And so we really like that. So let me show you something else real quick with the scraper. Look how nice it cleans up. It just scrapes everything just like that. I went to somebody's house to help them cook, and I used their scraper, and I was like, what's wrong with this? It's not working. And then I realized, oh, it's not Pampered Chef. So quality is really good, and they last years. I mean, my aunt started selling when our oldest was a baby, and he's now 31. So I've been collecting all these years. If you want free stuff, I got most of my kitchen stocked with Pampered Chef by hosting parties, because I would do them for my aunt, so to help out her small business, and that's how I got my free stuff. So, all right, so I can't wait to get into this dip later, and we will see you later.